Okay guys, so today I'm here to talk about books I'm excited for. So I'm here to mention all of my anticipated reads for the months of January, February and March of next year, so 2020. 2020 is like less than a week away and I'm like not even sure how to cope because we're in that weird period between Christmas and New Year's where it's just like, who am I? What's going on? Where am I? Like I'm having a weird day, but it's really hot as well. So I honestly feel that every year that I do anticipated reads, I put way too many books in my videos that I'm not even excited about. Like I put sequels in that are like 4 books later than what I've actually read, or I put books and I'm like, yeah, I don't really care, but I'll just put it in here anyway. So this year I've really tried to put in books that I'm actually really excited about, that I want to buy straight away, that I want to read and hopefully get to in the year. And that being said, I still have 15 books to talk about for the first 3 months of the year. But honestly, these 3 months are the biggest anticipated reads videos for me because they all seem to come out in like the summer period and I'm like, oh my god. Autumn's really big as well. So like the first 6 months of the year, there's so many, and then the last 6 months of the year, not as many, but still there's quite a few, and a lot more get revealed or more popular later on. So I can always just add to my list whenever I want to, but I'm excited to talk about these 15 books that I'm just hella excited for. So the first book is A Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Cromira, and that's coming out on the 7th of January. But I actually just found out that this book is actually going to be from Gray's perspective, and I'm a little bit sad because I just want to know more about Harper and Wren, and I understand that Gray's story is the more important one here because he's gone off and we found out information about him and stuff's going to happen. But I'm just sad because like I wanted to know more about their relationship. So like the excitement is dulled just a little bit, but I'm still really keen to see what's going to go down in the story. I just hope those characters come back up because there's so many unanswered questions that I need answered. Okay, the next book is One of Us Is Next by Karen M. McManus, which also comes out on the 7th of January. So this is a sequel to One of Us Is Lying, and I'm so excited. Like these aren't the same characters, but it's the same school and a sort of similar scandal pops up. No one dies in this book, but like with the rumors being spread about people, so I think it's going to be interesting to see like a continuation of the story. And even though this is not the reason why I'm reading it, I just want to mention it. My book review for One of Us Is Lying is my most popular video and it's got 15,000 views, so I kind of like went viral a little bit with that video, which is exciting. People for some reason found it really interesting to watch that review, but if I make a review for this one, I doubt I'll get the same amount of people watching it. But I'm still excited for this book because I did like One of Us Is Lying. It was a pretty good book. It was exhilarating really to read it, but the ending kind of disappointed me, but I still really enjoyed it and I'm just excited there's going to be a sequel. Okay, coming out on the 14th of January is Love Her or Lose Her by Tessa Bailey. So this is a sequel to Fix Her Up, but about different characters. So there's a side couple in the first book who are amazing and they have a lot of issues going on that they need to resolve, and this book is about them, which I am so keen for because they were like kind of more exciting than the main couple anyway. But basically like they've been married since they were like high school sweethearts, but they're going through a lot of dramas right now, so they're going to do couples counseling. And like she has a really big dream of opening up a restaurant and he just wants her to be happy, but he doesn't really know how to do that. So I'm like excited to see this because I feel like it's just going to be like really fun like to see the banter of them trying to get through marriage counseling, and I just can't wait. Okay, coming out on the 21st of January we have got The Hand on the Wall by Maureen Johnson. I'm so glad this book is only a month away because it is the 3rd and final book to the Truly Devious series, and I need to know what's going to happen because it left on like a hella exciting note but also scary note, and I'm really keen too because this will come out as an audiobook so I can start listening to it straight away because I listened to the first 2 on script and they were just done so well. So excited to see how this is going to wrap up and what more information we can find about the original murder case and the one that's happening right now, and just oh, I love these characters. It's just, I'm so excited. Okay, coming into February, the first book I've got is Yes, No, Maybe So by Becky Albertalli and Aisha Saeed, and that is coming out on the 4th of February, and I wrote this down because I was excited, yet the plot of the story is not in my brain. That's not good, but I know I'm really keen for this story. I really want to read more of Becky Albertalli's books, and I'm actually really excited that she's doing so many collabs, but I still need to read the one that she did with Adam Silvera, and I also need to read Adam Silvera's books, and I also need to read Leah on the Offbeat. So I've got a lot of books to get to that I'm like, should I read this one now or should I wait until I read the other ones? But there's a lot of books to read there, so this is going to be a hard one, but I also think the cover's like really pretty. Okay, coming out on the 6th of February, we're getting Heartstopper Volume 3 by Alice Osman, and I can't wait. I got obsessed with the Heartstopper comics, and I don't read comics. I'm not a graphic novel comic type of person, yet these are so cute and so easy to read, and I just need to see more of the cuteness. And I also want to buy Solitaire because it is the book that these characters are from, but it happens later in their life, because this is about how Charlie and Nick met and like how their relationship blossoms, and it's so adorable. I just love it so much, and I don't want it to ever stop. Like, I don't want it to ever stop. Okay, the next book I've got is Of Curses and Kisses by Sandhya Menon, which is coming out on the 18th of February, and this seems like it's just going to be a fun book. I see the cover coming up everywhere, and it just seems like I'm going to really enjoy it, and there's like some magic going on, and I think someone's going to die if they don't do something, and I mean, that's the plot of like most books. I'm being obviously vague because, again, I can't remember. But I am excited. I definitely will read it, and I'm just, yeah. And another book that's coming out on the 18th, we have The Upside of Falling by Alex Light. So this is another one that I can't remember, but it's a contemporary about falling in love, obviously. Like, the premise sounded really cute. I really should have read stuff beforehand, but it's too hot to think right now. So this basically is just going to be me going, oh, look at the pretty cover, it's beautiful, let me read it, even though I just said I want books that I'm actually excited about, and I am. I really want to read these like as soon as possible, but that is something I want to try and do next year, is just read the books I'm excited about when I get excited. Like, just buy them and get it done, even though it's not a good thing for my TBR. I need them. Okay, I just need them. And then the last book that's coming out in February, which is coming out on the 25th, I've got The Shadows Between Us by Trisha Levenseller. I really love Daughter of the Pirate King, and I just really want to read this. There's some people getting killed, I think, in this book. I feel like I'm just going to read anything she writes at this point, and I do have the audiobook of The Wind in the Wild, but I haven't gotten to it yet, but it sounded so good. And this also sounds good, and I also love the cover, again being vague because that's just how I am. So obviously I'm excited about Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare, which is coming out on the 3rd of March. I've been waiting for this series for so many years. I've just been so keen. I was so devo when Lady Midnight and Lord of Shudders came out, and then we were meant to get Chain of Gold, but because she started writing Queen of Air and Darkness, we got that first, and now we're finally getting Chain of Gold. But I am actually 4 books behind. I need to reread City of Heavenly Fire, then read Lady Midnight and Lord of Shadows, and finally read Ghosts of the Shadow Market, then read Queen of Air and Darkness to finally get to this book. So like, March is like, wow, that's so far away, but it really isn't. So this probably won't happen for a while, but I'm still excited. I'm always going to be excited about Cassandra Clare book. Okay, another March 3rd release is House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J Maas. So we've all been calling it Crescent City, but Crescent City is actually like the series name, but the first book is actually called House of Earth and Blood. I mean, I might be dumb. Everyone might know that, but I'm excited to see her write a new series, even though I'm just going to be like, where's Reese at, bro? Like, I need him, not some new people. But the main character is called Bryce or something, and you know what? She is a shape-shifting fae, so we can't go away from fae here. She's in like a technological world that's not actually ours, but it's like an advanced world, and she's like gotta kill bitches and shit, and like it's an adult work, so it's gonna be interesting to see her take on adult, and it probably won't be much different because she already wrote her books pretty adultly, so I'm excited. Oh my god, I have another March 3rd release, I just realized. So I am excited about Havenfall by Sarah Holland. She wrote Everless, which was one of my favorite books last year. I'm obviously excited for new books from her, but it's about this inn that has all these doorways to different lands, and there's this girl that has to like watch them, and then a door opens that hasn't been opened for a very long time, and shit breaks loose, and I'm like, yes, give me the drama. But I'm excited to see this author write something different and see what else she can do, because like, yeah, you might like one book by an author, but then the next one that they write might be shit, so I don't know, but I'm excited. Oh my god, I have another March 3rd release. I'm like, I only had 2, I have 4. How do I keep forgetting this? So the book I'm excited about is The Vanishing Deep by Astrid Schulte. So she wrote 4 Dead Queens, which was one of my favorite books of this year, so of course this new book that she's writing I'm excited about, even though the cover is like this really realistic girl, and I'm like, yeah. It's funny how much like as readers we're like, you know, we shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but I do so badly, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to read it. But I'm excited about this book. I'm like lost for words again to describe it, but I am excited about this book, and the plot sounded awesome, and it's also like a lot of these are authors that I've read before that I really enjoyed their books, so I obviously want to read more of their work. Okay, finally a book with a different date, but coming out on March 24th is If I Never Met You by Mahari McFarlane. So this is an adult contemporary author that I've never read from before, but I'm excited to read this. Like, it's an adult contemporary that I thought had a cool plot that I'm losing now. Now that I read adult contemporaries, I can actually anticipate them. I have 2 on this list and I have a couple more flitted out throughout the rest of the year. So like instead of just looking up what are the books coming out in YA in 2020, I can look at the adult books coming out in 2020. So this is one that really spoke to me, that sounded like it'd be a good story, and I'm just keen. And the last book I have on this list for you guys is Imagine Me by Tahira Murphy, which is coming out on the 31st of March. So I did my reread this year, which was really exciting. It's funny because every single year that I've done these videos, I anticipated Restore Me, then I anticipated Defy Me, and now I'm anticipating Imagine Me. I finally did my reread, so I read the first 3 books and then I read Restore Me, but I haven't gotten to Defy Me yet. Me and Sasha were buddy reading and then we stopped because we got slack, so I really do need to pick it up, but I also need to read the novella that's from Kenji's point of view to get to this. But I only have to read 1 book, so I think I should be able to get to this book before Imagine Me comes out, and then I'll be able to finish the series, which is just like really exciting for me. So they're all the books that I'm really excited about for the next 3 months, and I just love talking about books that are coming out because it just makes my excitement feel so real. And if you guys are excited for any of these, please let me know, and also tell me about some of your anticipated reads, because I probably missed out on a whole heap that are going to be awesome reads that I just didn't put on my list. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!